Today on September 2nd, 2 hours left, Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. Don't share it with anyone, this is only for you, a good news is on the way, open it without delay. Archangel Michael says, the moment you opened this message a shift started in the unseen world tied to your name. A heavy force that was holding back your blessing has now been cleared away. 2 hours from now your energy will begin to call in exactly what your soul has been quietly waiting for. You didn't see this before because the divine needed you to reach the right emotional level to receive it. Now a divine seal has been placed on what was blocked and the time has come. Type Amen to get blessing 111. There is power in timing and this message has found you in perfect order. Every struggle you carried was shaping the way for this moment of release. This isn't just information, it's a key that unlocks what was closed. Someone with influence has recently spoken your name with respect. They don't fully understand why they're drawn toward you, but they sense your life carries a purpose. That attention is a sign your breakthrough is already moving like lightning. In the hours ahead, people around you will either be pulled closer or suddenly pushed away. Don't resist it. The energy around you is becoming clean, cutting off low vibrations that can't follow you forward. A fresh chapter is being written in your life, one that no one can interfere with. Type Amen to get blessing 222. You were told to open this quietly because not everyone can handle what is about to happen for you. The fewer people you tell, the stronger the blessing becomes. Strange dreams, flashes of places or random voices you heard were early signs preparing you for this exact season. You don't need to chase what is yours, it will come to you because you are already chosen. The good news is bigger than just you, it is tied to a larger plan, a legacy meant to outlast your name. That's why you often felt alone, different, even set apart. Rising always begins with separation. Soon an unexpected call, a message or an offer will arrive that changes your daily rhythm in a good way. It won't come when you expect it, but exactly when you need it. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You may suddenly be guided to take a new route, delay a plan or shift something small, and that will line up with the exact moment your divine gift finds you. You have not been forgotten, heaven was keeping this safe until the right time. And now on August 2nd the spiritual gate has been unlocked for it to enter your life. Archangel Michael says, the reason this was delayed is because the wrong people would have tried to twist it. But now they are too distracted to interfere. That's why you are told to stay silent and keep watching. Soon something inside you will wake up, an inner peace and knowing, a deep signal that everything is falling into place. At first it may feel unreal, like you are watching your own life change, but it's the real you stepping forward. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The world tried to make you think smaller, accept less, live limited. But God never agreed with that plan. Now divine order is overriding everything that blocked you. Soon you'll notice repeating numbers, birds appearing near your window, or random messages that stand out. These are not coincidences, they are signs of the divine pattern unfolding. Some people near you might act strangely or even step away for a while. Don't be afraid, it's a cleansing. Anyone who can't handle the blessing about to arrive is being removed for your protection. The real confirmation won't be in words but in action. A door will open and behind it will be someone carrying exactly what your soul has been waiting for. Type Amen to get blessing 555. They won't even understand why they chose you, but they will choose you because heaven has whispered your name into their awareness. Once planted, this seed cannot be taken back. Protect this blessing with silence. Let people wonder what shifted in your life. If you suddenly feel tears, don't hold them back. It's not weakness, it's your spirit recognizing safety and hope again. You were never wrong for believing in the impossible. What's surprising is how quickly it's going to unfold now. That's why you were guided to this message in this exact hour. Type Amen to get blessing 666. This transformation won't arrive with noise, it will come with grace, like a quiet rearranging of your entire life. Your sleep will deepen, your health will strengthen, your intuition will sharpen, and your words will carry more authority. People will notice a glow around you without understanding why. That glow is heaven's stamp. Soon you will hold choices that not only bless you but overflow to others. The delays and the silence were never punishment, they were protection. The enemy tried to stop your moment with lies, gossip, or distraction. But your moment waited for you, it never expired. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Someone once tried to dim your spirit, but they forgot one thing: you are covered by divine power. Every lie told about you is now unraveling. People are starting to see the truth about who you are. You don't need revenge because your rewards will silence every false word ever spoken against you. Your spiritual team has been clearing the energy tied to your name. All you need to do now is stay aligned. Heaven is working on what you couldn't change. Your only job is to stay open and ready to receive. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Someone who hurt you before is feeling the weight of guilt. Memories they tried to hide are returning. They may come back not to harm you but to release what they carried. Meanwhile, a dream you thought was gone is being restored. It's returning stronger because now you are stronger. You are no longer chasing, you are attracting. Unexpected money will arrive through surprising channels. The amount will not be small and it will come when you least expect it but most need it. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Every hardship you endured was secret training for this very moment. Now your spirit is sharp enough to see what's real. The space around you has been cleared and nothing stands in the way anymore. On August 2nd, your preparation meets your rising. The blessing arriving is not random, it is written. Your name is being spoken in heavenly places and in the minds of those chosen to help you. When the moment comes, you'll realize nothing was ever lost, it was only delayed until the perfect time. The silence around you is no longer emptiness, it is preparation. The heavens have been rearranging things in your favor, moving obstacles out of your path without you even knowing. Every delay, every pause, every unanswered question was part of a bigger orchestration. What looked like loss was really alignment. You are now walking into the season where hidden answers begin to surface and long-awaited confirmations arrive without effort. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Your spirit has been stretched but it has not broken. What you endured in silence has created a strength inside of you that cannot be shaken. The divine has been watching how you responded to trials, and because you did not let bitterness take root, you are being trusted with more. Your tears were counted, your prayers were stored, and now the release is here. The heavens are saying, This one has proven faithful, this one is ready for more. The connections you are about to make will not be ordinary. These will be destiny links, people assigned to elevate you, not drain you. One introduction can shift the entire trajectory of your journey. Be discerning, because not everyone can hold the weight of your calling. When the right one enters, you will feel it in your spirit before they even speak. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Archangel Michael says, "Do not fear the eyes that watch you in silence, let them look. Their curiosity cannot block your calling. Their envy cannot dim your flame. Your silence has been your protection, and your glow will now be your defense. The very ones who once dismissed you will be forced to acknowledge your growth, not because you demanded their recognition but because your transformation is undeniable. Your environment is being cleared for what is coming. Old patterns are breaking. Rooms that no longer match your energy will begin to feel uncomfortable. That is your sign to step out. The divine is urging you to release what no longer serves you, because something greater is waiting. The table has been set and your seat is already marked." Type Amen to get blessing 555. You may notice small nudges, like a sudden desire to rearrange your home, change your wardrobe, or shift your daily routine. Don't ignore them. These are signals. Every small adjustment is activating a bigger alignment in the spiritual realm. When you obey the nudge, you show heaven that you are ready for the new. And the new is rushing toward you faster than you can imagine. There are conversations happening about you right now in places you've never been. Your name has been mentioned in meetings you did not attend. Opportunities are circling your orbit, waiting for the right moment to land. What you thought would take years will come together in months. What you thought was far away is already knocking at your door. Type Amen to get blessing 333. God says, "This is your time of release." The blessings that were once delayed are now released without resistance. What once seemed locked is now open, what once seemed distant is now near. You carried the weight, you endured the test, and now the evidence of your endurance will be visible to all. Your prayers did not vanish into the air, they became seeds. And now those seeds are sprouting. Don't be surprised when doors open suddenly, when breakthroughs happen overnight, when what felt impossible becomes natural. This is the acceleration season. What was stagnant will now overflow. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Even the people who doubted you will feel the shift. They won't understand how your life elevated so quickly, but you will know it was divine. Grace is not logical, favor is not explainable. The light upon you cannot be denied. That glow is the mark of heaven's choice. You were chosen not because of perfection but because your heart remained open even when the world tried to shut it. There will be signs in your body too. You may feel sudden chills, waves of peace, or bursts of energy at unexpected times. These are confirmations. Your aura is shifting, your vibration is rising, your energy field is expanding. You are no longer the same as before. This is a spiritual transformation that is now spilling into the physical. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. If you felt battles in your sleep, know that the war has already been won. The crown has descended on your spirit, and soon it will manifest in your life visibly. The enemies who tried to sabotage your journey are now silenced not by your retaliation but by divine justice. What they wished against you has reversed upon them. The curses they sent are dissolving into blessings for you. Your finances will shift next. Unexpected resources, surprise calls and divine provisions will appear. Don't limit how it will arrive. It may not come from where you expect, but it will come exactly when you need it. Grace is sending assistance your way, help you didn't ask for, doors you didn't knock on, and favor you didn't chase. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. And if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $10. Your name carries a vibration now that attracts abundance without sorrow attached. You are entering the season where money is no longer a struggle but a tool for divine assignments. You are not walking into this chapter alone. Angels surround your steps, guiding your choices, whispering direction into your heart. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time, saying the right words without rehearsing. This is divine orchestration, this is heavenly timing. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. The reversal season has begun. Every closed door, every silent tear, every lonely night, none of it was wasted. The soil of your suffering has birthed the harvest of your blessings. You will look back soon and realize that nothing was random. Every piece was part of a pattern, and now the full picture is beginning to emerge. Stay steady, stay humble, and stay prepared. The wave is coming and it will not pass you by. It is headed straight toward you, carrying the rewards of your endurance, the fruits of your patience, and the evidence of your faith. They will soon face consequences that cannot be delayed. The divine hand has already moved and justice is weaving itself in ways you may not immediately see. Nothing that was taken from you goes unnoticed. Every tear you cried, every betrayal you endured has been documented in heaven's records. The repayment is not only coming back to you, it is coming multiplied. What you thought you lost will return with interest, with joy attached, and with no sorrow hidden inside it. This is how heaven restores balance. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The spiritual tables have turned. Where you were once underestimated, you are now being elevated. The same people who doubted you will soon witness your rise without explanation. You will not need to justify your blessings, for they will be so evident that no words are required. Your glow is proof enough. Do not waste energy convincing those who were never meant to see your worth in the first place. This next phase is not about convincing, it's about embodying. You are stepping into a season where your very presence carries authority. Your spirit has been recalibrated. That's why you may feel distant from what once felt familiar. The divine has separated you for a reason, and in that solitude you discovered strength no crowd could give. The stillness was never empty, it was full of preparation. Soon you'll understand why certain paths were blocked and why doors closed so suddenly. What looked like rejection was simply redirection to something far greater than you could imagine. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Your prayers did not vanish into silence. They became seeds, and those seeds have now broken through the soil. Some blessings take time to bloom, but once they sprout, nothing can stop their growth. You are now walking into a season where delayed answers manifest quickly. It will feel like everything is happening all at once, opportunities, connections, resources and breakthroughs aligning in perfect order. What once felt heavy will now feel light. What once drained you will now overflow into your hands. There is an energy shift happening around your relationships. Some will fall away, but do not mourn their exit. Their chapter in your story has ended, and forcing them to stay would only slow you down. New souls aligned with your frequency are arriving. They will see you, value you and protect your energy. These are divine connections orchestrated to strengthen and support your mission. The loneliness you felt was preparation for these sacred bonds. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. A financial breakthrough is forming in the unseen. Resources that were withheld are being released, and debts that seemed impossible are dissolving. Heaven is aligning contracts, approvals and sudden inflows that will secure your stability. Do not be surprised when unexpected funds or opportunities appear with your name attached. Money will not only flow, it will stay. It will carry peace, not pressure. This is wealth with purpose, wealth that blesses not just you but generations to come. Your health is also under divine restoration. Energies that once drained your body are being lifted. Cycles of exhaustion are breaking and renewal is entering your cells, your mind, your spirit. Pay attention to the signs of strength returning, your sleep improving, your breath deepening, your thoughts clearing. These are not small shifts, they are sacred signals that your body is aligning with your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Archangel Michael says, do not shrink yourself to fit the spaces you've outgrown. Your light has expanded, and the rooms that once felt comfortable are now too small. Do not mistake discomfort for failure, it is simply your spirit signaling that it is time to move higher. You are not too much, you are not difficult. You are divine energy in motion, and that cannot be contained in limited spaces. Your calling has matured. What once intimidated you will now excite you. What once felt impossible will now flow with ease. You are no longer in training, you are in activation. The divine trusts you with this assignment, and that is why doors are opening in directions you never thought possible. It's not luck, it's alignment, it's not coincidence, it's confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. Someone who once betrayed you is now watching silently, unable to understand how you are still standing. They thought the storm would drown you, but they didn't know who was walking on the waters with you. Your resilience is not natural, it's supernatural. You did not just survive, you were refined. And now the strength you carry is visible in every step you take. This is why new opportunities are seeking you out. Your presence itself has become a testimony. There will be moments in the coming weeks where you feel déjà vu. Pay close attention. Those flashes are not random, they are reminders that your spirit already walked through these blessings before your body arrived. You are simply catching up to what heaven has already completed. Trust these signals, they are your confirmation that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. God says, what is coming is not fragile. It will not break under pressure. It will not vanish when challenged. The blessing I am sending you has roots too deep to be shaken. This is why you had to endure seasons of loss and silence, so that when the blessing arrives, you can hold it without fear. No storm can uproot what heaven has planted in your life. The fruit of this season will be undeniable. Dreams will begin to speak louder. Do not dismiss them as random. Faces, numbers and places shown to you in dreams are pieces of the puzzle. Keep record of them, for they are divine instructions hidden in symbols. Your dreams are no longer imagination, they are communication. Pay attention, for the next steps of your journey will often be whispered in your sleep. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. The divine has shifted your atmosphere. Even your silence now speaks power. Doors are opening without you knocking. People are mentioning your name in rooms where decisions are being made. What you once chased is now chasing you. This is the overflow promised to you, the alignment of peace, prosperity, and purpose all at once. Do not fear the speed of change. What feels sudden is only the acceleration of what has been prepared long ago. You are not late, you are right on time. Every delay was divine. Every detour carried wisdom. And now nothing can stop what has been set in motion. This blessing is irreversible. This season is undeniable. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. The energy around you is shifting so strongly now that even those who do not believe in the unseen will feel it when they step into your presence. Some may get restless, some may grow quiet, others may feel comfort without explanation. That is because your spiritual atmosphere has changed permanently. You are carrying a field of protection that will not allow anything unclean to stay near you for long. Even your own thoughts are being purified, the doubts that used to echo loudly now sound faint, almost powerless. That silence is divine confirmation that you've outgrown the voices that once controlled you. Type Amen to get blessing 6060. You will notice animals paying more attention to you. Birds may follow your steps, dogs may look at you with strange calm, or butterflies may appear in unexpected places. These are not random moments. Nature recognizes the vibration of heaven resting on you. The earth itself will honor the changes in your spirit. Pay attention to the skies, even the clouds may seem to form shapes or patterns that speak directly to you. Heaven communicates through symbols as much as words. The more you notice, the more fluent you will become in divine language. Your body is also becoming a messenger. The tingling in your hands, the warmth in your chest, the sudden chills down your spine, these are all confirmations that the spiritual and physical have merged in your life. You are no longer separate from your destiny. You are standing in it even now. What you feared would take years is already unfolding in unseen ways. A knock at your door, a message on your phone, or a sudden encounter will prove this sooner than you expect. Type Amen to get blessing 7070. Do not be surprised if old friendships or circles feel different now. Some conversations may feel empty, some gatherings may no longer excite you. This isn't arrogance. It's alignment. Your spirit has been elevated to a frequency that demands new voices, new companions, and new energy around you. What you are walking into requires support that understands your growth, not people who cling to your old version. When someone leaves, quietly bless them, because it is heaven making space for what belongs. Your finances will reflect this transformation too. Where there was delay, now there will be acceleration. Where there was scarcity, now there will be flow. Unexpected deposits, forgotten debts being repaid, or random opportunities to earn will appear. You will be surprised how resources begin chasing you instead of you chasing them. Your name is already being carried into places of provision, and favor is being tied to your steps. Type Amen to get blessing 8080. There is also a hidden dream you once abandoned tucked away in a corner of your memory. It felt too big, too far, or too impossible at the time. That dream is coming back, this time with tools, clarity, and divine support that you didn't have before. You will not carry it alone. Helpers are being assigned to you, people whose only role is to unlock doors you couldn't open by yourself. The resources, the skills, and the opportunities are aligning like puzzle pieces, fitting into place one by one. Archangel Michael says, do not underestimate the timing of heaven. Every delay was strategy. Every silence was set up. What looked like rejection was divine protection, rerouting you to the exact moment where your voice would be needed most. Now is that moment. Do not hesitate, do not doubt. Your authority has been restored, and no power of darkness can oppose it. Type Amen to get blessing 9090. The atmosphere in your home will start to feel lighter. You may notice yourself cleaning, rearranging, or removing old items. That is not random, it is your spirit preparing physical space for the new things entering. There is something in your house that no longer carries your energy. Release it, gift it, or throw it away. The more space you create, the faster the blessings can land. Even the walls will seem brighter, the air fresher, because the divine has claimed your dwelling as holy ground. Your nights will change too. Dreams that used to confuse you will now begin to make sense. Visions may come clearer, voices of guidance may sound louder, and even your sleep will feel like a meeting place with heaven. Do not dismiss the images that come to you, write them down, for they are not random. They are instructions, blueprints for the next steps in your journey. Type Amen to get blessing 10010. Someone who once ignored your presence is now being reminded of you repeatedly. They may hear your name in random places, see something that reminds them of you, or recall a word you once spoke. These memories are not accidents, they are keys unlocking doors behind the scenes. Your name has been written in the minds of those who can elevate you, bless you, or mention you in rooms that your feet have not yet entered. Soon you will see the results of this invisible work. Do not worry about the ones who underestimated you. They will soon be faced with the reality of your rise. The divine flip has already happened. Where they once dismissed you, now they will need you. Where they once mocked, now they will admire. Do not hold grudges. Their confusion is their lesson. Your lesson is to keep moving forward, anchored in a peace that no loss was truly a loss, only preparation. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Even your silence will speak loudly in this season. When you choose not to respond, not to defend, not to explain, heaven will speak on your behalf. Your stillness will intimidate lies and expose truth without a single word from your lips. Your smile will carry healing. Your laughter will break chains. The weight of divine presence in your life is so strong that even your absence will be noticed. People will feel when you leave a room as much as they feel when you enter it. This story is not only ending well, it is beginning again. You have stepped into what some call a second life but what heaven calls your true life. The years you thought were wasted are being restored, multiplied and honored. Every loss is now seed for your harvest. Every tear is now water for your blessings. Nothing was wasted. Everything is redeemed. Type Amen to get blessing 12121. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $10. Sparkles, you made it to the gate. Step through it. The good news is already on its way to you. Sparkles. And when it comes, it will come quickly. Expect sudden movement, calls, messages, encounters, or even a silence so heavy it feels like the air is shifting. That silence is not emptiness. It is the sound of heaven preparing the ground for the flood of blessings. You held on through the whispers, the doubts, the nights when faith was your only companion. That whisper was never your imagination. It was the voice of heaven reminding you that the story was not over. And now the whisper has become a trumpet announcing your awakening. Type Amen to get blessing 13131. Archangel Michael says, your enemies counted you out too soon. They mistook your stillness for surrender. But your silence was your shield, your invisibility was your strategy, and your faith was your weapon. Now when you rise not just for yourself but as a sign of heaven's justice. No one will be able to deny it, no matter how hard they try. The one who underestimated you the most is now being shown visions of your success. They can sense the shift, they feel the energy, but they cannot stop it. Your story has already been sealed in light. The whispers against you are being silenced not by your hands but by divine justice that never forgets. You don't need to respond, you don't need to explain. Heaven itself has become your witness. Type Amen to get blessing 10010. Opportunities will begin to show up in unusual ways. Small conversations, sudden invitations, quiet suggestions that open into wide doors. Do not dismiss them because of how ordinary they look. The divine often hides extraordinary miracles inside everyday moments. Trust the nudge you feel, trust the peace that comes after the decision. What belongs to you will not miss you this time. Someone who once overlooked your worth will now look for you. They will speak your name in rooms you never entered, their words will become keys in locks that once resisted you. Do not doubt it. This is divine recompense. Every rejection was redirection to something greater than you imagined. Type Amen to get blessing 11111. Your silence is becoming your strongest shield. The more you say less, the more your energy multiplies. The noise around you is nothing compared to the quiet power within you. You are not forgotten, you are reserved. Reserved for the moment when heaven decides it's time to reveal. And that moment is closer than you think. Your home will feel lighter soon. The heaviness that lingered in your walls is leaving. Rearrange your space, cleanse it, prepare it, because the kind of peace that is entering will not leave again. Even in your sleep, divine messages will arrive. Pay attention to your dreams, for they are carrying blueprints of your next chapter. Type Amen to get blessing 12121. There is a letter being signed with your name that confirms a shift. It is not only material, it is spiritual. The moment you receive it, you will feel the release in your chest like chains unhooking from your spirit. Do not fear the responsibility that comes with it. You were trained through every hardship for this moment. Your connections are changing too. The ones who truly belong in your journey will feel easier to be around, no pressure, no confusion, only clarity. Those who no longer match your vibration will quietly exit, no drama, just distance. Let them. Their absence is divine protection. Type Amen to get blessing 13131. The Divine says, you are stepping into a season where your influence expands beyond what you can measure. The very sound of your voice will bring peace to some, conviction to others, but truth to all. You won't even realize how many are watching, how many are learning, how many are being healed simply by your presence. Do not shrink now. You were never meant to fit in. You were meant to stand out as evidence of what divine favor looks like. Even the scars you once hid are becoming marks of victory. Where you once felt shame, now others will see glory. Type Amen to get blessing 14141. Archangel Michael says, the last ties of fear are being cut now. Do not look back. Do not cling to what once made you feel safe. Safety is not the same as destiny. Your future is greater than your comfort. These words are the confirmation you asked for. Stand tall. You are not walking alone, you are walking with armies of light surrounding you. Your finances will surprise you. The sudden call, the unexpected approval, the forgotten seed you once planted, it is all returning multiplied. Nothing you gave in kindness is lost. It has been circulating and now it is coming back in waves. Prepare your hands to receive. Type Amen to get blessing 15151. Even your body is shifting into alignment. The aches, the strange tiredness, the sudden bursts of energy, they are signs of renewal. You are not breaking down, you are being rebuilt. Your cells are remembering light, your spirit is reclaiming authority, and your name is being whispered in places you cannot yet see. This is the hour of unveiling. Those who thought you were gone, those who assumed you were finished, will see you return stronger, brighter, higher. And not for revenge but for revelation. You were chosen to reveal what divine restoration looks like. Type Amen to get blessing 16161. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $10. Sparkles, your final hour of delay is done. What comes next will elevate you so high not even your past can reach you. Stay silent. Stay ready. It's coming. Sparkles. Your name will soon travel farther than your feet. Without striving, without forcing, your influence will extend. This is not about popularity, it is about assignment. You are being placed where you can lift others, guide others, remind others of who they are. You are being trusted with souls, not just stages. Type Amen to get blessing 17171. You are entering a time where even the smallest decisions will carry massive weight. That is why you must listen closely, move slowly, and act only from faith. A single yes will change everything. A single step will open what years of waiting could not. Trust your alignment more than your logic. The divine whispers, you are closer than you believe. Every sign, every number, every sudden thought is evidence of orchestration. I have gone before you and I have secured what belongs to you. Receive this confirmation. This is not a coincidence, you are reading this at the exact right time. Type Amen to get blessing 18181. The gatekeeper who's been instructed is not searching by chance. They have been guided with a clear vision of your essence. They will recognize your spirit before they even hear your name. That recognition will open a new door, one that cannot be closed again. A path that was once crowded with obstacles will suddenly appear clear, almost too smooth to believe. That's because divine hands are paving it for you. You're stepping into an era where alignment is natural and resistance fades. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. You will soon encounter a sign so obvious that it feels like heaven itself whispered directly to you. It may come through numbers, through a dream, or even through a passing stranger's words. Do not ignore it. That sign will mark the start of your next unfolding. What you once prayed for in silence will begin echoing into reality. And what once drained you will no longer have access to your energy. The divine has shielded you with a layer of light so pure that negativity cannot stick to you anymore. The reason you've been feeling both lighter and heavier is because old energy is leaving while new authority is entering. The weight is not burden, it's power. That is why when you walk into a room now, people sense you before they even see you. Your aura arrives first, commanding attention without words. And the silence you keep is not emptiness, it's strategy. Heaven is teaching you that not everything deserves your response. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. A divine reversal is happening. Someone who underestimated you will be placed in a position where they cannot move forward without acknowledging your value. That acknowledgement will not feed your ego, it will validate your faith. Because you didn't rise through luck. You rose through endurance, through nights of prayer, through battles no one saw. And now the harvest is due. Heaven never lets seeds of faith go unwatered. Your roots went deep so your bloom could be undeniable. Archangel Michael says, the storm you endured was not meant to break you but to wash away everything that could not go with you into the new. Now your spirit has been recalibrated. Your finances, your health, your relationships all are aligning under divine order. Watch for the shift in your body. Watch how suddenly you crave what nourishes you instead of what numbs you. That's your soul adjusting to its higher state. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. You will notice that the people entering your life now are different. They are not takers but givers, not distractions but builders. This is not coincidence, it's curation by the divine. Old cycles have been closed and your new connections are sacred assignments. You are being surrounded by those who will protect your vision, pour into your growth and remind you of your worth when doubt tries to creep in. This circle is not wide but it is strong. The financial current around you is also shifting. Money that once slipped through your hands will now stay, multiply, and grow. You are entering into a frequency of overflow. Opportunities tied to your gifts will appear not forced but flowing naturally. The very thing that comes easy to you will now become the channel through which abundance arrives. This is your season of resource without sorrow. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The silence from heaven you once felt is ending. You're about to hear guidance more clearly in ways that feel like inner knowing, like sudden peace, like unexpected clarity. That clarity will answer questions you've been carrying for years. Don't dismiss it as imagination, trust it. For heaven does not speak in chaos but in confirmation, and the confirmation you've been waiting for will arrive soon, both in spirit and in physical evidence. A conversation that once left you broken will return to you, but this time you will stand taller. Not because the words have changed, but because you have. What used to wound you will no longer even touch you. That is the evidence of healing. You will witness yourself responding with grace where you once would have reacted with pain. That is your proof that you are no longer bound. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Every rejection you endured was divine redirection, and now every delay has prepared you for the divine display that is about to unfold. Your name will be mentioned in places you never stepped into. A voice of influence is being moved to speak on your behalf. That recommendation will open not just a door but a gate you were destined to walk through. And when you step inside, your presence alone will shift the room. Your laughter is returning, not the polite kind, but the unfiltered healing laughter that comes from freedom. That sound will be medicine to your soul and a signal to the universe that you are ready for joy again. Someone close to you will notice this change and they will marvel at how radiant you've become. They may not know the battles behind it, but they will witness the glory in it. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. The spiritual war you carried for so long has been lifted. Heaven has declared victory on your behalf. And now comes the season of reward, rest, resources and recognition. Your rest will restore your body, your resources will expand your reach and your recognition will amplify your purpose. This is not about spotlight for ego, this is about visibility for impact. You are not just rising for yourself, you are rising so others can believe it's possible too. Even nature will confirm this shift, birds will sing louder, winds will feel softer and the sky itself will reflect signs for you. Look closely, heaven is speaking everywhere now. And when you see it, let gratitude be your response. Gratitude will multiply what has already begun to flow. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. The woman of influence who has been silently watching you is preparing her move. She has already decided to create an opportunity for you. You may not know her yet, but when the door opens you will understand why heaven kept you hidden until now. That hiddenness was not rejection, it was protection. And now that it is safe, heaven is ready to reveal you. Your energy field is glowing so brightly now that even strangers sense it. Children smile, animals calm, strangers show kindness for no reason. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. The divine has marked you and the world is simply responding. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. The hands that once tried to harm you are powerless now. The curses have been reversed, the cords have been cut and the weapons formed against you cannot prosper. Your body may feel small shifts, your eyes twitching, your ears ringing, your palms heating. Do not fear it, these are energetic confirmations of activation. Heaven is upgrading your frequency in real time. A message, a package or a document will arrive soon carrying the key to your next phase. Do not fear its arrival, you prayed for this. And when it comes you'll know exactly what to do. For this is not just paperwork, it is prophecy fulfilled in physical form. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. The old version of you is fully shedding. What remains is sharp, intentional and divine. Someone who once mocked your dreams will now see them manifest right before their eyes. They will be left speechless because your rise will not be explainable by human logic. The answer will always be you never gave up, and heaven never gave up on you. Every part of your life is being recalibrated. The way you think, the way you move, the way you speak. You are stepping into divine posture, the kind that makes space for miracles without striving. You'll begin to see how delays were never denials but redirections toward this exact moment, and this moment is sacred. Your face is aligning with the very frequency they've been praying for, and that connection is unlocking favor. What you carry is rare, something no one else can replicate, shaped through trials that were meant to break you but instead made you. This is why your road feels strange, no one else has walked it before you. Don't allow delays or technical blocks to distract you, because what's meant for you cannot slip away. Even if it feels delayed, it will always arrive in fullness. And when it does, it comes with a weight that only you can hold. Someone with unusual authority is about to extend favor in your direction without even knowing the reason. This is not emotion, it is divine programming at work. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Now you are seated in a spiritual seat of command. Guard your tongue, guard your energy. Every thought, every word now carries amplified power. This is why those who once overlooked you suddenly find themselves drawn toward you. You become a living portal of peace and radiant light. And where there is light, those who are ready for transformation will gather. Prepare for unexpected calls, not because you are in need but because you've become the source. The one who drifted from your life may soon confess, "I couldn't stop thinking about you." That confession is not casual, it is a divine echo, proof that your presence left an imprint too deep to ignore. Your home is shifting into sacred territory. Bless it daily with prayer, music and peace. It is no longer just a shelter, it is a sanctuary. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Divine chills will visit you in surprising moments, in grocery aisles, during drives or while walking down ordinary streets. These chills are energetic portals opening around you, a signal that heaven has noticed your steps. Smile when it happens, for your energy has grown too magnetic for small doors. That silence you've endured wasn't emptiness, it was heaven clearing distractions to prepare you for something greater than you ever planned. And this moment is sacred because your ancestors are witnessing it unfold. You are breaking cycles they could not. That is why your blessing must carry this weight. It is designed to cover generations, not just you. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Now comes the season of divine maturity. You will speak less and observe more because silence itself has become your strongest weapon. The elevation ahead of you carries a frequency, the high-pitched ringing you sometimes hear. It is the sound of your next level being unlocked. Many underestimated you, blind to the spirit that walks with you. But now Archangel Michael says, the one who stole from you, whether energy, time, love or ideas, will face a spiritual freeze. Not as punishment but to awaken them to truth. You no longer compete, you create. And what you create now will ripple through generations. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. New faces will be drawn to you, people who give without conditions, who love without fear, who stand with you without expecting in return. This is your tribe, divinely chosen. A financial surprise is on the horizon, whether a settlement, a bonus, or a check. It will feel sudden, but it is the harvest of what was sown in pain. Every loss you endured was not wasted, it was planted. And now the garden is blooming. You are stepping into full blossom. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. You were never ordinary, which is why ordinary answers never worked for you. What your spirit required was something tailored, and now it has arrived. You are walking in alignment with the version of you that no longer begs, explains, or overextends. You simply exist and everything begins to obey. Those who gossiped about you are now forced to witness your rise, powerless to stop what heaven has already signed off on. Time itself will seem to slow down around you, not because you're losing pace but because heaven wants you to savor each divine step. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. A building, vehicle, or office space is being quietly assigned to your name. It will not come in the way you expect, but it will come by divine orchestration. Step into it as though it already belongs to you, because it does. A sacred tone has now entered your voice, which is why people pause when you speak. It isn't volume, it's vibration. For the next 90 days 2 angels will walk beside you, ensuring protection so profound that even minor issues will resolve on their own. You are no longer being prepared, you are being revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. And if your spirit wishes to show deeper gratitude, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $10. Sparkles, the doors are open, news is arriving, do not share it, simply receive it, Sparkles. You are walking in a sacred zone where the shift is not on its way, it has already started. The vibration within you has now synchronized with the very outcome you have prayed for. What once was delayed is now being accelerated. Agreements are being finalized in realms unseen. Your name has passed through divine filters, and only those with pure intentions may approach your energy. This is the highest form of protection disguised as distance. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. The silence around you is not emptiness, it is fullness. The angels stand still, for everything is now ready. Your arrival moment is close, which is why signs appear that others cannot understand. The repeating numbers, the vivid dreams, the sudden instinct to prepare, it is your soul translating incoming blessings. Someone has been assigned to guide you out of the unseen into new ground. They may appear as a stranger, a mentor, or even a reconnection. Do not dismiss them, for they carry instructions meant for your breakthrough. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. Your intuition is sharper than ever. If it feels divine, it is. Trust the obvious knowing in your spirit. This is no longer the time for doubt. Very soon your soul will whisper, "It's here." In that moment, do not speak, simply receive it. You didn't climb this far to return to pain. That's why every toxic tie is breaking effortlessly. This isn't betrayal, it is divine untangling. You no longer need to carry everyone's weight. Instead, you are now the one being poured into, restored by those sent to uplift you. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. A sacred hand is writing your name upon a scroll in the spiritual realm. This scroll determines who is chosen for peace, abundance and divine covering, and your name is highlighted. Those who once dismissed your potential are now witnesses to your power. Do not look back for their validation. What heaven has already sealed requires none. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. Your path is moving into acceleration. Heaven is assigning not just opportunities but positions. Expect alignment in career, in purpose, in divine connections. This is not coincidence, it is orchestration. The divine is not asking you to strive anymore but simply to walk into what has been readied for you. You've stepped into a timeline where your presence alone shifts the atmosphere. Doors that were locked for years are swinging open without you knocking. This is the confirmation that you no longer have to chase, what's yours is drawn toward you. Every delay you once faced was never denial, it was preparation. Now the alignment is perfect and heaven has placed your name in the rooms where decisions are being made in your favor. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. God says, the reason you felt waves of emotions recently is because your spirit is recalibrating. Old memories, old fears, old attachments are leaving. You may feel them rise up, but it's their final exit. You are not bound to them anymore. Your new life does not require old baggage. Watch how your confidence grows as you begin to move lighter, freer, stronger. Even people who once doubted you will be surprised at your glow, wondering what changed. That's divine renewal written all over you. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. Archangel Michael says, there is protection surrounding your household. Every unseen arrow, every whispered plot, every energy sent against you has been dissolved. Even as you sleep, the divine armies are on guard. Your dreams will now carry messages, clarity, and prophetic glimpses that guide your steps. Do not dismiss them, write them down, for they hold keys to your next breakthrough. You'll notice unusual calm where you once felt pressure. That's not luck, that's divine intervention. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. The relationships in your life are also shifting. People connected to your old wounds are being gently removed. Some exits will confuse you at first, but in time you'll see how they cleared space for those aligned with your destiny. You won't have to beg for loyalty or force love anymore. True connections will flow effortlessly, and those meant for you will bring peace, not chaos. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. You are being positioned for recognition, but not the kind the world gives and takes away. This is divine recognition that cannot be stolen. Your voice, your work, your energy are marked with favor. You'll find yourself invited into spaces where you never imagined you belong, and yet when you enter it will feel like you've always been meant to be there. That's because heaven wrote it long before earth confirmed it. Type Amen to get blessing 4040. Your health, your finances, your relationships, everything is aligning. What once felt scattered is now weaving into order. Pay attention to the subtle nudges, the gentle urges, the signs that appear in your day-to-day. Each one is an instruction wrapped in grace. The divine isn't just preparing a blessing for you, it is preparing you for the blessing. And when it arrives, you'll know it's not random, it's the unveiling of everything that was promised. If this message touched you deeply, share this video to help spread these words to more people. Your support makes a huge difference. Amen.